Normally, when we hear the C word, cancer, it is something that we don't like to talk about as it affects the lives of so many people. However, it is so important that we do talk and raise awareness. If we do not talk, how are we going to fight this cancer? The proportion of cancers caused by inherited faulty genes is so small. Experts estimate that only about 2 or 3 in every 100 cancer cases are linked to inherited gene faults. So, it is estimated that 4 out of 10 cancers can be prevented by making simple lifestyle changes. Cancer is a condition where abnormal cells of the body divide uncontrollably and destroy body tissue. But today we have its cure. And to make sure that the right information reaches to everyone, so we celebrate the National Cancer Awareness Day. In this awareness, there is a symbol for the survivors of cancer as well as the hope on Cancer Awareness Day, that is the pink ribbon. As it was first announced in September 2014 by Dr. Harshvardhan, the Union Health Minister. The day has been ever since observed on the 7th of November every year to mark the day for those who have survived cancer as well as to spread awareness about the same. The National Cancer Awareness Day coincides with the birth anniversary of Marie Curie, who has been known for her contribution in the fight against cancer. The Polish-French physicist was born on 7th of November 1867 in Poland's Warsaw and had done extensive research on radioactivity. On 26 December 1898, she was able to discover the second element, radium. She has already discovered her first element and named it after Poland, and that is well known, polonium. To prove the second element beyond doubt, the two elements were isolated, and between 1898 and 1902, she published 32 research papers that claimed the use of radium could destroy tumor-forming cells in one's body. However, Curie did not patient her discovery. As the radioactivity industry began to grow, her discovery helped many people fight cancer to this day. Around 1.1 million cases of cancers are found each year in India. In 1975, the National Cancer Control Program (NCCP) was launched in India that aimed to provide cancer treatment facilities throughout the nation. Expanding on the same vision, the country aimed to develop technologies that could be helpful in the early detection of cancer. Therefore, on Cancer Day, people are encouraged to pay visits for free cancer screening in the CGHS centers and municipal clinics. Many cancer specialist hospitals also host seminars and webinars to discuss the new trends and technologies in treating cancer. Furthermore, leaflets along with the pink ribbon as a symbol of awareness are distributed to people in order to raise awareness. Many also observe this day to celebrate the survivors of cancer. Hospitals, sport groups, physiotherapy centers, etc. organize celebratory events for the survivors to share their stories and for others to get inspired and celebrate their wins. If you are one of them, or anyone of your surroundings or your known ones have fight this cancer, they can also share their stories with us. There are certain information on the causes and ways to reduce the risk of cancers. First one is the smoking. That is biggest cause of cancer. It is linked to lungs, mouth and throat cancer. And the ways to reduce this cancer? Start by even cutting down on the amount of cigarettes you smoke. Talk to a doctor or use a therapist to leave that habit. Obesity is one of the second biggest cause of cancer. Extra fat in the body can have harmful effects like producing hormones and growth factors that affect the way our cells work. So, start with a 15-minute walk or even getting a walking group together. This can make a huge difference to both your physical and mental health. Find an activity that you can enjoy doing. Look at the ways of eating healthier food. Alcohol that acts as an irritant. It damages cells, leading to DNA damage in the cells that can be a step towards cancer. So, decide on a limit. Tell a friend that you are cutting down and they may support you. Next one is the overexposure to UV rays that lead to skin cancer, and it is one of the most common kinds of cancer but also one of the most preventable. So wear sunscreens, a cap during hot weather. Try to limit your exposure to the sun by staying in the shade. So the signs and symptoms of cancers are a sore that doesn't heal, new lumps or growths on your skin, indigestion or difficulty in swallowing, unexplained weight loss or tiredness, and ongoing cough or hoarseness that lasts more than 3 weeks. Don't be afraid to ask for help from a doctor or cancer helpline if you notice something wrong. Thousands of lives could be saved each year if people were more aware of the signs and symptoms of cancers and people looked for help as soon as possible, as treatment is usually more effective in the early stages of cancer. The Irish Cancer Society provides a cancer nurse line. So there are certain reports that discuss the rate and how we can cure from this. So let's begin a step towards the awareness together. So this awareness makes a great success in battling down the fight against the cancer. Thank you.